What is up to my Libra collective? Murnamatic Tarot here with a love read for you guys. Okay, this will be the person who's in your energy this week or who's coming towards you this week. Okay, so this may resonate if you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. These are general reads, so take what resonates and release the rest. Okay. So before I came on, I pulled cards just to get the overall energies about who this person is, how you may be feeling towards them, and just to get more information about the background of the situation. So the first two cards that came out were water sign and intuition. So this could definitely be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or they have those placements. Okay. Or this could be a Leo with Cancer placements, or they have Leo placements. Take what resonates with that. But, it doesn't have to be a water sign. I think more so this is about the intuition that you may be having, Libra, to where your intuition is telling you to not ignore something. It's like to not ignore red flags, because on here it says the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. But I more so get the sense that your intuition is telling you to do something that you may regret not doing later. Okay, so, or that's this person. Okay, their intuition is starting to speak to them about something that may come back to haunt them later. So right now it just feels like, Libra, you are letting this person go. But before you let them go, they're underneath that, right? We have let it go, speak up, and DM slide. Okay, so Libra, you could have recently reached out to this person yourself. Like this feels like somebody that you've hit up, that you've texted. Okay, you may have slid into their DMs, or you may have texted them recently. Okay, because I'm getting that this speak up energy is you. So you could have expressed some sort of want for this person to speak up, or to respond to you, to something that you may have messaged them. You've confronted this person, right? Or you have just given them some sort of safe space to open up to you in some sort of way. And, maybe you reached out and you was like, okay, I let it go. Maybe this was a situation where you kind of sent a paragraph. Okay, you sent a paragraph and you expressed your feelings and you said how you felt. Okay, and your intuition may have been telling you to do that just so you could have some sort of closure, or at least start to feel closure, so that you can let this person go. And so you see how his hands are up? It's like, it's out of my hands now. Like, so, this could be a situation, Libra, where you sent a message and you were like, that's it. I did my part. As long as you spoke up and expressed how you felt, so that you weren't holding anything in towards this person. And I'm also just getting that this was you wanting to present this person an opportunity to tell you how they felt as well. Okay, but I get the sense that you haven't heard back from this person. This person feels like a ghost, or maybe this is somebody who ghosted you, or they left you hanging in some sort of way, or it's something here about a passiveness with this water sign energy. This person may be very mysterious or low key or under the radar. They're not really someone that you see often, or they're mysterious. Like, I'm just getting a mysterious sort of high priestess like energy. Okay, this could be a Pisces. But we have Leo energy and Cancer energy. So I was getting that this Leo is the person who's in your energy, and the Cancer card is you. Okay, so you're the one that's searching for this person. I'm speaking to some Libras who may be even desperate to hear from this person. Like, you see how he's on the ground, kind of, in harm's way, putting himself out there. He's half naked, so he's vulnerable, and then there's this torch. And I see the torch in this card as the Ace of Wands, to where there's passion. When there's passion that you have for this person, Libra, and you're searching for them. So like I said, this person could be very mysterious. They could be hard to find, or you don't know where they are, or you haven't heard from them. Okay. And you're in the dark. You're basically in the dark. Okay, Libra. You all you have is this passionate, torch. And this person is this Leo energy where he's, he or she is in the shadows, lurking in your energy. This is somebody who's still in your energy, right? They still think about you. They still feel you. They still have curiosity about you, because I see this card as like this Page of Swords like energy where somebody is lurking. They're watching you from the shadows. They're not really making their presence known or felt, but they are still keeping tabs. Okay, so there's something here. And notice how both these cards are like, there's clouds and there's, the dark, and there's shadow. It's like things are so hazy and blurry between you and this person. There's no clear communication. But I just get the sense, Libra, that you've presented this person with some sort of opportunity to clearly communicate. But I don't think that they're taking it as of right now, because they are, again, in the shadows, lurking, hiding from you. I was getting that message strongly too, Libra, that this person is hiding. They're in hiding. They are not wanting to be found right now, or they don't want you to find them. They're hiding from you, okay? And that may not have anything to do with what you've done. I don't know. Maybe this person feels ashamed of something, or maybe they're in another situation and they feel like they have to cover their tracks. Okay, it's something about this person hiding and being very discreet. Let's see. Let's get the tarot. This is interesting already. But yeah, Libra, you're confrontational, okay? You're willing to say what needs to be said, but this person isn't meeting you there. All right, Spirit, tell me, who is this person in Libra's energy who's coming towards Libra? What are their intentions? What are their actions this week? And how will Libra respond and react? Some of you could be seeing 1111 very frequently. All right, here we go. All right, this person is the King of Cups. Their intentions, death. Their actions, the Six of Swords. And you, the Three of Swords. Yeah. This is what I was getting. Yeah, look, the Ace of Wands. Come on now. That's what I was saying with this Cancer energy. That's that Ace of Wands. This person, Libra, I feel like they may be letting you go, okay? But let's see more. Let's see what the King of Cups is. Let's see. The cards are falling out here. What is the King of Cups? The Devil, the Star. Wow. The High Priest, look. Ooh, Libra, I'm tapped in for y'all. I'm tapped in for my Libras right now, because everything that I'm saying is coming out. All right. King of Cups, the Devil, the Star. Let me see. What is this Devil? Because is that the relationship with Libra? Let me see. The Emperor. So Libra, this is somebody who is very like powerful. I don't know. This could be somebody who's in some sort of position of power or a position of authority, to where they are seen as a leader. People look up to them. People take direction from them, or they are in the spotlight in some sort of way. However, I get the sense with this Devil energy, they may have some sort of toxic traits to them that are very unhealthy, okay? Let me get one more for this devil, because I need to know more. The Nine of Swords. Ooh. This is somebody. Okay, I'm seeing this now. Okay. So, Libra, this is somebody who may be very, in such a masculine energy to where they believe that men, like, if this is a man, right, Libra, this is someone who believes that men shouldn't show emotions. Men shouldn't be vulnerable. Men shouldn't be, like, shouldn't tell how they feel to a woman. Like, I just get this sense of some sort of, like, toxic masculinity, okay? It's that machismo type of energy where this person feels like they'd be a fool to tell Libra how they felt. I'd be a fool to express any sort of love to Libra, because that is not how I was raised, or that's not, it's frowned upon. I'm just getting some sort of like toxic masculinity here. This is someone who's very focused on their image. They're very focused on how you perceive them, Libra, or how, like, I don't know. It's almost like they have some sort of like invisible audience that they are trying to impress. It feels kind of lame, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know. When I see shit like this, I'm just like, okay, it's weird. But the Nine of Swords, Libra, this is somebody who has you stressed. Like I said, this is you. You're in this Cancer energy trying to find out where this person is, what they feel for you, your mind is racing at all hours of the night, Libra, trying to put the pieces together about how this person feels about you. And I do get the sense that they have emotion for you. They do love you, or they have care for you. Okay? But it feels toxic. There's a toxic underlying emotional display that this person has. It's not coming from a healthy place. Let me see more. Let me just look at this. What's the star? The Page of Swords. Look, it's that Leo energy I was telling y'all. So, Libra, you could be this star, right? You could be somebody who is getting some sort of public recognition, or you're just shining, okay? You are healing. You're glowing. Like I said, your intuition is telling you, okay, let me speak my piece and then let it go. Let me release this. And because you've done that, Libra, you're starting to feel more lighter and free of the burden that may have came with loving this person or wanting them to contact you or just heal you in some sort of way. You're no longer putting the responsibility on this person's shoulders to heal you. You're doing it yourself, right? And this person is lurking about, watching you shine, watching you heal, watching you come to some sort of self-love, okay? And they are watching your social media, Libra. I'm seeing fake accounts, or somebody has some sort of fake account, yeah. I'm getting that heavily with this Page of Swords. Somebody is watching you from a fake account, or they are watching your social media. They are asking about you. This person keeps up with you, Libra, okay? It may not seem like it, but they do. And the Emperor Nine of Swords is just... it's some sort of power play for this person, okay? With the Devil Emperor. This person is on a power trip, Libra. They're getting off on you being stressed about them, you being unclear. It's like they're purposefully leaving you in this chaotic state of mind. This person could be obsessed with you as well, Libra. Like, this could be somebody who is... like, because the Nine of Swords could be them as well. Nine of Swords, the devil. It's like, this is somebody who is, yes, coming off very toxic, masculine, like, right? Even if this is a woman and I'm speaking to a male Libra, or if I'm speaking to a woman that's into women or whatever, this is somebody who is in an energy of, My emotions are my weakness. I cannot show any of that. So I have to be this strong. I have to put on this strong front. I have to put on this authoritative front. I have to be this masculine, energetic presence. But deep down, they are soft about you, Libra. Their brain is turning to mush. Like, their heart is, they're feeling pressure in their heart. Like, I'm getting like the heart pressure or heart palpitations or fast heartbeats. It's like this is somebody who is experiencing some sort of stress and anxiety because they have not expressed themselves, because they're holding it all in. This could be somebody with anger issues, or they have some sort of temper, or the fact that they're holding in all of these emotions could cause them to, blow up or explode on somebody. I don't know. I'm just getting these messages of like emotional suppression that is biting them in the ass and it's not feeling good for them. Okay. They're trying to avoid their emotions, but it's not working. But as long as they present to you, Libra, that they're this strong, toxic masculine who has no emotions and can take control of their life, or I don't know, it's stupid. It's lame. Like, this person is in a lame energy. It's really lame. Okay, let's see. What is death? They still watch you though, Libra, for sure. What's death in their intentions? See, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. They're telling me to take these. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, death. Libra, they're abandoning you. They're abandoning you, okay? I feel like I need to say this straight up because this is a coward. Okay, Libra? And if there's any cross watchers, don't take that the wrong way. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. But this is a coward, Libra. Okay, this is someone who is abandoning you, hurting themselves, facing some sort of internal regret that if they expressed how they felt to you, it would make them feel better. This is someone who would rather abandon you, who would rather abandon their feelings, who would rather leave you out in the cold than tell you how they feel, than to step up and be someone who can change for you. So, Libra, their intentions are to leave you sad. This is going to be a harsh message, okay? They are going to end it. You should let this person go because they are not willing to give you what it is that you want. They are avoidant. This is an avoidant individual, Libra. Let me see. What's the 2 of Wands? The High Priestess. Your intuition could be telling you to leave this person alone, Libra, or to walk through a different door, to start making plans without them. Start envisioning a future without them, Libra. Start seeing the other possibilities and potentialities for your love life without this person in the picture. Okay? Because they're going to remain silent. They're going to remain a secret. They're going to remain in the shadows. Because again, they are a coward. I'm seeing the Wizard of Oz. I'm seeing the Cowardly Lion. Okay. And it's like this person puts on such a good show, right? They put on some sort of good masculine-like show where they feel like they're the strong man or a strong woman, and they are so in control and so authoritative. And I was getting this person could be in some sort of position of power. Like, that could very well be the case where they have to be this strong fronted, leader. They could make good money. They could really be, someone who's successful. They have a business or something. But when it comes to emotions and all of that, this is somebody who feels like they have to overly conceal them. Okay, so let me go to the Six of Swords. The cards are falling out for this person too. They're holding it all in, Libra. Okay, this is somebody who's holding it all in, and they don't want to get it all out to you. Look what I'm saying. I'm tapped in. There are some Libras who are ready to hear this message. Okay. I love my Libras. I'm a Libra rising. I'm a Libra Mars. Like I can relate to the Libra collective. Okay. And I want to tell y'all the truth here from what I'm seeing in these cards is this person is choosing to live with this regret versus speaking up. They rather lurk and watch you. They rather hide and be a coward. Okay. The Six of Swords, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups in their actions. Yeah, this is somebody who is moving forward with plans to just focus on their money. This may be somebody who is trying to build some sort of business or stability for themselves, or they are I just got a message with this King of Pentacles that they may be in another commitment. The King of Pentacles could be a committed man or a committed woman, okay? Similar to the Queen of Pentacles. They could have a kid on the way with the Page of Cups here. I don't take that if it resonates for some of you. But this person's near future actions are to avoid. The Six of Swords to me screams like avoidance. It screams, I'm going to skip town. I'm going to skip out on this. I'm going to skip the healing. I'm going to skip the communication, and I'm just going to focus on material things, masculine like things and the material realm. This person is still stuck in like the 3D. Okay. If I'm speaking to like spiritual Libras where you're intuitive and you have gifts and you're this high priestess like individual, this is somebody who's still stuck in a 3D realm. Okay. They are overly reliant on societal constructs and things that don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody who could be very materialistic, or they are money hungry, cheap, or it's like this is somebody who's like, if it's not making me money, I don't care about it. Like I don't know, it's something about this person that's, I don't know. Okay, what's the Page of Cups? Let me see more about that. The Fool. Let me get one more. The Hangman. This could be a Aries or a Pisces. Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn. The Fool, the Hangman, Page of Cups. Again, I'm getting some sort of message about a baby on the way. Okay, there's somebody's pregnant, or somebody could be in another commitment with somebody else, and their partner is pregnant. Because there is this person wants to run from their feelings. Okay, the Page of Cups. Again, I'm getting the sense that this person feels like emotions are a weakness, or the emotions that I have for Libra are immature and weak, and it's naive of me to even feel that way. So they would rather take a leap and run from, focusing on that or harnessing that and doing something with their feelings. Okay, they would rather remain shallow and not do the enlightenment work. There's almost like a stubborn energy in this person, to where with the King of Pentacles, the Hangman, like they don't want to do the digging. They don't want to go within. They want to free themselves of the so-called burden of their emotions for you, Libra. Okay, but it's not gonna work. Okay, Nine of Swords. They are. You can only avoid for so long. But okay, what's the Three of Swords? This is a tough pill. Let's see. What is the Three of Swords? For how Libra will respond and react. The Four of Wands fell out. All the cards are falling out for this person. King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. What's the Queen of Pentacles here? The Six of Pentacles. It's like, Libra, you're still... First of all, you're heartbroken, okay? Your response is to be heartbroken and sorrowful, okay? This person broke your heart, or they disappointed you. I'm more so getting disappointment and sorrow, because it's like you've given this person an opportunity. I'm really getting that you may have messaged them recently, or you may message them this week. This could be predictive to where you speak up, right? You say something brave and bold. You express yourself. And, you know, potentially expressing how much this person has hurt you, okay? Because you don't hold it in, right? You don't do what this person does. You don't let it fester and cause you to be, you know, to internally implode. Because there's a part of you that really does care about this person. Queen of Pentacles. You feel like you invested in them. You believed in the potential of a commitment, or maybe you were committed to this person. This could be an ex or somebody that things ended with the Three of Swords here, okay? You nurtured it. You watered it. You were giving to it generously. I'm getting the sense that, Libra, you were very generous with this person. Okay? You were somebody who created the safe space for them to open up. You wanted them to reciprocate what it is that you were giving, but they couldn't do it. You were met with this stone cold wall, this short. I get this is somebody who speaks in like one sentence. It's like this is somebody who doesn't say much. Like they didn't speak much. They didn't give details, or it's like this is somebody who spoke in like one word sentences, or it was always just this like cool ass facade that they felt they had to put on. It was just like nonchalant. I'm getting this as somebody who was very nonchalant. That's the fucking word for this person. Nonchalant. And Libra, you're very chalant. So this is somebody who it just wouldn't work. Okay. Four of Wands. Let me see, because is that you still hoping for the commitment? Seven of Cups. Yeah, Libra, I get the sense that you were caught up in the fantasy of you two ending up together, okay? You were caught up in the fantasy of you two marrying one another, you two living a long life, growing old with one another. And there is confusion now, because it's like it's starting to settle in that this person is choosing to break your heart, okay? I'm sorry that this message is, if I sound harsh, I don't mean to be harsh. But it's like, Libra, this person is breaking your heart. All right. And they don't deserve your generosity. Okay. They don't deserve it. So it's like it may be time to let the fantasy go, okay? It may be time to get out of just thinking about this person in some sort of long-lasting, long-term way. All right, Libra. So I'm gonna leave it here. This person is way too nonchalant, way too avoidant. They can't meet you where you are. Again, this person is very materialistic with the Devil here. King of Pentacles, the Emperor. This is somebody who is stuck in a societal construct that they don't want to leave, okay? They're stuck in some sort of view of the world or view of how they should carry themselves. And you know, it's weak for me to show emotions. This is a coward, okay? So it may be time to walk through another door, Libra, all right? I'm going to leave it here. If this resonated, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment, okay? It's all love for my Libra collectives. I did not mean to be harsh to anybody. I didn't mean to give this message in the wrong way. There's good intentions behind every reading that I do. I'm a Sagittarius, so I may speak a little bluntly, but it's all love behind that, okay? So thank you for watching, Libra. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.